What's going on, y'all? This is T Money. I am back here again with another House of Zwide video. The 2nd of September 2022. We're gonna be talking about a House of Zwide. Zanele. I just want you guys to go ahead and do me a favor. If you don't mind, okay, just support your boy by liking the video, okay? And then we will just go ahead and move on to the video. All right, let me just go ahead and make sure that you guys can hear me. Do the sound testing. Where is that? Perfect. Everything works perfect. All right. What's going on? It's T Money. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I appreciate you for coming back here for House of Zwide at Zanele. Okay. Things were really hectic today, especially for Zanele. Zanele went through all. Okay. She was being very emotional after visiting her mom today to witness what her mom is going through. In front of me here, you can see this is the picture of Zanele and her mother, Faith. She broke down when she realized what pain her mother was on. She was not even able to speak to her mom because her mom was heavily sedated. Okay, the doctors were able to let her in to see her, but she was really not able to have that conversation that she actually wanted because she was out of it. Okay, so after this, Zanele went home. She basically came home, and then she was telling the father that what she saw. Remember that Funani and none of the people in the family visited her, okay, except Zanele. None of them have been to the hospital yet, except Zanele. So Zanele went there, and then she came back with the feedback just to kind of let them know what's really going on. And they still don't believe Hore Ausfaith is going through some mental breakdown, okay? Isaac thinks that Ausfaith is faking this. This is impossible. That she's doing this. She's just doing this because she wants to get away with this murder. Okay, that's what he believes. Okay, one thing that Mom Paul will always do is support Ausfaith because I felt like they had a really good relationship with Ausfaith. So Mom Paul was being very, she came downstairs here to basically ask them about what's the progress with Faith, and they were kind of concerned. Now, why is she concerned about Faith and all that? And even though there were a little bit, and she was scared. She was scared because she don't want to do a lot. Even though they could see, even though they understood that she was really concerned, I don't think in their mind they are thinking that she's up to something. But something bad is going to happen to Mom Paul, I can tell you, okay? After opening her mouth today and telling these three, this is when she came in. She decides to come in at the wrong time. Mom Paul, this is what you're not going to do. This is what you're not going to do, okay? This is what you're not going to do. You're not going to walk up in here Zanele and start spilling the tea. That's not what you're gonna do. What you're doing right now is you are basically playing with fire. And you already lit the fire already. It's lit. She walks in here. She finds a Dorothy and Zanele. They were talking about, how she failed her mom. And this one, she's like, yes, you're right. You failed your mom. Okay. You're right. You're right for that. And this is exactly what happened. Okay. Let me tell you what happened. And this better stay in this room. Okay. She was basically telling them that she was there for Miss Faith, and she has been communicating with Miss Faith all this time. Okay. All this time. And no one knew she's been communicating. Well, Dorothy knew because Dorothy had already warned her that she must she must stop this. But she decides to keep her mouth closed too because she knows she loves her like her sister. So she tells them that, listen, This is what's going on. I've been going out. I've been sneaking out. I've been visiting House Faith. Okay, I've been visiting House Faith, and House Faith this is what's going on, and I can believe it. Okay, and you guys better believe me too. She is not lying about her experience. She's actually being haunted. She told me that she was being haunted by Busi. That's when Zanele was like, "Oh my God, this makes sense. This makes so much sense. Why don't you go tell my father and go see about this? You should go to, if you really need to support my mom, this can help because this happened prior this incident in the restaurant. So why don't you go tell them? Maybe if this comes out of your mouth, they will believe it." But Zanele doesn't realize that, okay, this is between this is between life and death. Okay. She goes and she tells them she get kicked out. She doesn't tell them your mom goes to jail. So it's like, what are we doing? Help her make decision. She already told you that don't go over there. So she already told you that don't go, and I'm not going. I'm not going to tell them. And please don't do that. Don't do that. I was just telling this because I trust you, and this has been eating me inside this entire time that I went and visited. But you still did not tell them the whole truth. Okay? You still did not reveal the whole truth that you actually stole the ring, the expensive diamond ring, and you gave it to House Faith. House Faith gave it to the traditional healer. What happened? What happened? Where's the ring? It's been gone. The traditional healer took the ring. But you still seeing ghosts. Okay? You still seeing ghosts. The ghosts are not going nowhere. So now, because they realize that this is getting out of control now, we gotta do something. We have to come up with a plan. They brought someone, the psychiatrist, the psychologist, their own psychologist, the family psychologist, to come do evaluation on House Faith. Okay. Psychologist na he mentioned our House Faith once put the gun on her freaking head, and she doesn't want to be part of, well, she is planning to do by all means to get all the information that's required to take House Faith to jail. But she's trying to play a fair game, okay? Because you have to realize now she has to be professional. If something happens, if she mustn't even try to F it up, because if she tries to F it up and then another panel of doctors comes and evaluate her and then they diagnose her with this and later found out that this lady did fail, this made her fail this test, she can get disbarred. I'm trying to find a word in a legal term, in a legal world, in a law field, she gets disbarred. But in their field, I don't know when the doctors get this stripped from their they strip them for their from the qualifications or from their associations, the doctors associations or whatever. I don't know. She can get expelled from their association of doctors or whatever she got going on with them people. So what, like, she really got to be careful. But after visiting House Faith today, I think she saw something in House Faith. She had a conversation with her. You know, she told her that, listen, I am not here to hurt you. I am not here to start anything. I am here to help you. And she looked genuine. She looked genuine, even though that might be some sort of like tricks that she's trying to do to make Faith talk. But she basically was telling her, listen, you know, I'm here to help you. If you want me to help you, you got to talk to me. And she saw her, you know, looking at the skies, the ceilings. She was looking at the attic. She was very confused. She could see that this lady is very distraught. And she is trying to figure out what's really going on. And she's telling her, listen, you got to tell me. She tells her that, listen, I was in Tobusi. She's haunting me. Everywhere I go, I see her. In my dreams, in reality, during the day, during the night, she's here. She's here. She's here. She's haunting me. And she started making some crazy ass the possessive physical body movements. She was going all crazy like a worm, and she was making all those facial expressions. She was rolling on the bed, and this lady was shocked. Do you believe now that Faith actually has a problem just by looking at her? I mean, if you are a psychologist, you should be able to see that something is wrong with this lady. She's not. You know, there's no one that can stay in a freaking hospital bed and get sedated heavily with morphine or whatever drugs they're using on her if she's faking it. It's no. That would screw her physically and mentally even more. So you have to realize that she's not lying, and you have to go tell them people that sent you over here that our Faith is sick and our Faith needs help. Okay? They are all depending on you right now, and our Faith is also depending on you right now. So you gotta do your job and go back and tell them people. That's what you need to go do. All right, so we are done with House of Zwide today. Let's not House of Zwide in general or that segment. Let's talk about where are we? Keleto Lintatai today they were able to have a little bond, you know, like they are Keleto. I mean, Keleto Ratantatai. I mean, she's trying by all means to adjust to the whole situation. He got shot, he got wounds, thinking and everything, and then she came over today. She came in the room, and she basically offered to take him to the walk, just to walk him out, so he can stretch a little bit. And they had a very a father daughter conversation. She did not want Honor to see them because you already know Honor is very like traumatic and all that. But it was very, you know, eye-opening conversation between them, and it's that sparkle of love that you can see when they talk. That they are like, she's really forgiving her father, and she's willing to move on from whatever her father did. She's still young at this point, but she understands. She knows what's going on. She knows what her father did, but she's willing to give him a second chance, and I like that. Okay, and Isaac doesn't look like he's a bad person like that. He's a family oriented man, but he's gangster. It's in his blood. He's gangster. So I don't know about that. All right. On another scene, was there anything else? We've already talked about this too. The doctor. This is where they had a walk. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, by the way, guys, so this guy was caught. Y'all remember that or not? We say the deal for him to come over and stay here was for the big sister not to see them, okay? Not to ever find out where he stays there. So the sister ended up finding out that he stays here. And when she found out that they were apologizing, saying that, listen, the guy was telling the sister that, I mean, this guy needs help. And he was telling me, listen, I need help. I need a few days here. Like, I'm homeless. I really need help. And she looked pissed, but she was like, you know what? That's fine. You can stay, but you're going to have to pay $100 a day. It's nothing, really. I mean, he can afford it. Like, I mean, you cannot tell me that you are that broke that you don't even have $100. Sorry, 100 rent. That's 100 rent a day. $700 a week. 2 weeks, 1,400. You can't do that. I mean, you have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend that has money. Just go ask for $100 from her instead of sacrifice your lunch today and get the money and give it to the people. You want a roof over your head, right? You want a roof over your head. If you want a roof over your head, then you know what you got to do. You already know what you got to do. So it's not difficult. Go get the money and give this lady your money. Then that's it. You can stay here in peace while you're still sorting out your money situation. All right. Yeah, I thought I could share that with you guys. Okay. So, we are towards the end of the video. Okay. I want you guys to help me out by liking the video. Also, if you haven't subscribed, I want you guys to help me. Grow my channel. Just go ahead and hit the subscribe. We've been sitting at 5K, man. Like, come on, get me to 6K. Like, I'm already like, come on, 5,900. Just get me to 6K. Support your boy, man. Like, ish, support you. You man has support you in number 12. Ish. All right then. All right, ka le bona o sasa he ka video e nngwe. No, e seng o sasa, actually ka mantaha ka video e nngwe ya House of Zwide. I gotta go now, guys. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you on Monday. Peace out.